You guys know what it is. You see the pictures, you hear the announcement, all this other stuff. First of all, Tyson Fury, um, Deontay Wilder, the rematch tentatively scheduled for October 9th. Tyson Fury also on the news because he's been gallivanting around Las Vegas, allegedly with COVID, maskless, just going everywhere, out in the hotels, out on the strip, at some car dealership or whatever the case may be. It brings into the question the things that I talked about. And I said this when it happened. I don't believe anything he says. I don't believe anything Bob Arum says. I strongly wonder if Tyson Fury had COVID to begin with. I wonder. I wonder. He very well could have had COVID, but he's not behaving as somebody that has COVID. That's for sure. Number two, you look at the way Top Rank has moved in these last couple months. They've gotten Teofimo out of his fight with Kambosos by saying he had COVID. He was spotted and reported by ESPN, the company that broadcasts Top Rank events, reported in Italy a couple of weeks later. What are you doing in Italy? You got COVID. And they were saying he was just so weakened and so, he's still suffering from the effects of COVID, but yet he's in Italy. And then you got a situation where Tyson Fury, reports are, I don't know how true they are, whatever the case may be, but reports are he was having a tough time in sparring. He was getting slapped around in sparring and lead up to the fight. We saw him with bruises under his eyes, cuts on his lip, all this other stuff, bruises all over his face. Then look at any of the training videos. He looked well over 300 pounds. He looked an absolute mess. He didn't look like he was ready to fight. And all of a sudden, once again, a COVID story comes out that he's got COVID. And then after the story comes out a week or so later, like I said, the man is gallivanting around Las Vegas, no mask, making videos, out in the hotels, taking pictures, champagning and campaigning with people. His partner in his camp, Joseph Parker, who was helping him train, he allegedly has COVID. He was at the UFC 264 fight, just sitting there on his IG stories, having a good old time, no mask, no nothing. So it's either complete negligence by Fury and Top Rank, or it's a flat out lie. I don't know which one it is. I'd venture to guess, to be honest with you, if I had to choose, if you make me choose right now, I don't know, but if you make me choose, I'd lean towards it's a flat out lie. Let me ask Jesse. Jesse, what do you believe with Tyson Fury and Top Rank?
Call it what it is. It's a lie. I mean, we saw it coming. It's definitely a lie. It's disrespectful too.
Facts. And look, the other thing about this is WBC definitely needs to strip him of his belt. I mean, there's a number of different reasons why he needs to be stripped of his belt. But hell, you can go to inactivity is the reason why. Canceling fights on a number of different occasions. He needs to be stripped of the belt. And needs to be, don't even worry about Wilder and Fury no more. We don't, just move on. Have Wilder fight Ruiz or not Joseph Parker. What's my man's name with Eddie Hearns or whatever that he's always trying to get him to fight. Have him fight him for the vacant WBC title. Boxing will be a better place when Tyson Fury is gone. That's how I feel. 13th round.